Battery-powered garden blowers and vacuum mulchers have become one of the most practical upgrades for yard maintenance. No fuel, no cords, no complicated servicing. Just pick it up and get to work. But not every model delivers real performance. Some offer strong airflow and long runtime, while others struggle with wet leaves or lose power too quickly. In this ranking, we focus strictly on real-world performance: airspeed, suction efficiency, mulching capability, battery platform, and overall usability. From compact tools for small yards to high-performance models that can rival gas-powered units, this top 5 highlights the options that truly stand out. No hype, only objective analysis and accurate specifications.
Kicking off the ranking with the surprisingly capable budget-knee variant that actually delivers more than expected for its price class. The Litheli 20V isn't trying to compete with heavy-duty pro tools. Instead, it focuses on efficiency, portability, and everyday usability. With up to 350 CFM airflow and 85 mph airspeed, it handles dry leaves, dust, pine needles, and even light snow without struggling, while the axial turbine design helps concentrate airflow instead of just moving air around. The 4.0 Ah battery gives a decent runtime for small to medium areas, and fast charging, around 1 hour, makes it practical for regular use without long downtime. Variable speed control is a big plus here. You're not locked into max power, which helps both with battery saving and precision work around patios, cars, or tight spaces. At just 4.4 pounds, it's one of the lightest tools in this segment, making it ideal for quick cleanups rather than long, tedious sessions. Of course, it's not built for wet leaf piles or large territory. Power ceiling is noticeable, but as an entry-level cordless blower for home use, it hits a very balanced sweet spot between performance, weight, and price.
Stepping up in power and overall capability, the SKIL PWR Core 20 brings a much more serious approach to yard cleaning without jumping into bulky pro-level territory. With up to 420 CFM airflow and 105 mph airspeed, it noticeably outperforms entry-level models, especially when dealing with denser leaf piles or slightly damp debris. The digital brushless motor plays a key role here. Better efficiency, more stabilnia tiaga pod nagruskoj, and longer lifespan compared to basic brushed setups. One of the standout features is the Power Boost mode, which gives you that extra punch when needed, while variable speed control keeps things flexible for lighter tasks. The 4.0 amp-hour battery provides solid runtime for medium-sized yards, and the IPX4 weather resistance means you're not forced to stop when conditions aren't perfect. At 6.6 pounds, it's heavier than compact models, but still manageable, especially considering the performance gain. This isn't just a quick cleanup tool anymore. It's a balanced, mid-range blower that can handle regular, more demanding use without feeling underpowered. Breaking into the top 3, this Greenworks model shifts the game by combining strong airflow with true 2-in-1 functionality. It's not just a blower, but a full vacuum mulcher system. With up to 505 CFM in peak airspeed reaching 230 mph, it delivers a noticeable jump in raw power compared to mid-range tools, especially when dealing with wet leaves, heavy debris, or large yard areas. The brushless motor ensures higher torque and more stable performance under load, while also extending runtime. And paired with a 5.0 Ah battery, it's clearly designed for longer, more demanding sessions. The Turbo Boost mode adds an extra layer of intensity when needed, but the real advantage here is versatility. Switching between blowing and vacuuming with a collection bag makes cleanup more controlled and efficient, particularly in tight zones or near structures. However, this added functionality comes at a cost. At around 13.4 pounds, it's significantly heavier than standard blowers, and prolonged use can be tiring. Still, if you're looking for a powerful, multi-purpose cordless solution rather than a simple blower, this model delivers a much more complete yard cleanup system.
Just one step away from the top, this RYOBI is where cordless technology starts seriously competing with gas-powered tools. delivering up to 600 CFM and around 155 miles per hour airspeed. It's built for heavy-duty work. Wet leaves, thick debris, and large yard cleanup are exactly what this machine is designed for. The 40V HP brushless system provides strong, consistent airflow under load, and unlike cheaper models, it doesn't drop off when resistance increases. One of the key highlights here is the Whisper series design. Despite the power, noise levels are relatively controlled, making it far more comfortable for extended use. Features like throttle lock, adjustable speed, and turbo mode give full control depending on the task, while the speed tip attachment helps concentrate airflow when maximum force is needed. Runtime is solid but not unlimited, around 20+ minutes on a 4Ah battery under mixed usage, so it's clearly tuned for performance rather than efficiency. Weight-wise, it sits in the heavier category, but that's the trade-off for this level of output. Overall, this is a near pro-grade cordless blower that can realistically replace gas units for most users without the downsides of fuel and maintenance.
Taking the top spot, the Ego Power Plus is on a completely different level compared to typical cordless blowers. This is where electric tools fully step into pro territory. With up to 670 CFM and peak airspeed reaching 180 mph, it delivers aggressive, high-density airflow that can handle wet leaves, compacted debris, and even small gravel without hesitation. The 56-volt ARC lithium platform provides not just raw power, but sustained performance, no noticeable drop under load, which is a key advantage over mid-range systems. Runtime is another major strength, up to 80 minutes on a 4.0 Ah battery under controlled use, making it one of the most efficient tools in its class. The variable speed trigger combined with a lock-on dial allows precise control from light cleanup to full turbo output, while the brushless motor keeps vibration low and durability high. Despite its performance, the ergonomics remain well-balanced, and IPX4 protection adds reliability in real outdoor conditions. This is not just a blower for home use, it's a true replacement for gas-powered units without noise, fumes, or maintenance, and that's exactly why it confidently takes first place in this ranking. Closing out this ranking, the gap between entry-level and top-tier cordless blowers is bigger than it seems on paper. Lower-end models are perfect for quick cleanups in small areas, but once you move into higher voltage platforms like 40V and especially 56V, the performance difference becomes obvious. Airflow density, stability under load, and overall efficiency are on a completely different level. Modern brushless systems already allow many cordless tools to replace gas units for most real-world tasks without the downsides of fuel, noise, and maintenance. The key is choosing the right balance between power, weight, and battery platform, because in practice, it's not just about specs, but how the tool performs under real load.